Have you ever had a feeling that a guy might like you, but he isn't saying it out loud? Maybe you've noticed small hints, but you're not just sure. Well, today we'll be discussing about this topic to help you decode his secret emotions. By the end of this video, you'll be able to tell if a guy is holding back his feelings for you, and you will have a clearer idea of what to do next. But before we get started, I want to say a very huge welcome to you. Welcome to Intimacy Inside by Anais. If you're here, it means you care about understanding men better and building stronger relationships. So, if you're excited to learn this secret, go ahead and drop a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe for more relationship insights. Now, let's get into the business of the day. The number one sign that a guy is into you is he gets nervous or bothered when other guys are around. One of the biggest signs that a guy likes you but he isn't saying it is when he reacts to other men in your life. Have you ever noticed him acting strange when you mention another guy? Maybe he suddenly seems a little bit moody, quiet, or even a bit irritated. This isn't always full blown jealousy. Sometimes it's just insecurity. He may wonder, does she like this guy more than me? Am I even good enough for her? I want you to pay close attention to his body language. Does he fidget? Does he cross his arms or seem distracted when other guys are around? He may even try to softly steer the conversations away from them. If you see these signs, there's a good chance he's hiding his feelings for you. Second sign is that he sits up straight or stand tall when you walk in. Men instinctively want to impress the woman they are interested in. If a guy likes you, his posture will change when you enter the room. He might puff out his chest, sit up straight, or even stand up to greet you. This is his subconscious way of saying, hey, I want you. Hey, I want you to notice me. Next time you walk into a room, take a quick glance at him. Does his body language shift? Does he adjust his clothes or checks his reflections? If so, that's a big hint that he's secretly into you. The third sign is that he makes strong eye contact. Have you ever caught a guy looking at you from across the room, only for him to quickly look away when you notice? Or maybe he holds eye contact just a little longer than usual. Eye contact is one of the strongest non-verbal ways to show attraction. In romantic movies, they always have that intense across the room moment where two people lock eyes. This isn't just fiction. If he's looking at you more than usual or making direct eye contact while talking, it means he's engaged and interested in you. So just be mindful of the difference between interest and just being polite so you don't go and mess things up. If he's genuinely into you, you will feel a connection through his gaze. The fourth sign is that he asks you a lot of personal questions. Does he always seem curious about your life? Maybe he asks about your favorite food, your birthday, your childhood, or what makes you happy. If he's asking you deeper, more personal questions, it means he's interested in knowing the real you. A guy who doesn't have feelings for you might stick to small talks, but if he's diving into passions, dreams, and weekend plans, he's likely trying to figure out how he can be a bigger part of your life. Plus, he might be gathering ideas for future dates. The fifth sign is that he remembers the little thing you say. Have you ever mentioned your favorite dessert in a conversation only for him to surprise you with it weeks later? Or maybe you talked about a childhood memory and he brings it up later in a conversation. When a guy remembers details about you that most people wouldn't even remember, it means he's genuinely into you and he genuinely cares. His brain is essentially creating a file on you because he finds you important. If he remembers small things like your favorite coffee orders, your favorite date, your best friend's name, or the day you have an important meeting, it's a huge sign that he's emotionally invested in you. The sixth sign is that he gives you full attention. In today's world, everyone is constantly glued to their phones. But if a guy puts his phone down and focuses entirely on you, that's a big deal. He's showing you that you're his priority in that moment. Does he ignore distractions when he's with you? Does he seem genuinely engaged in your conversations? If he's not scrolling through social media or checking his watch, but instead looking at you and responding thoughtfully, then he's definitely interested in you. The seventh sign, which is the last sign, is that he invites you to things. This is a major sign because if a guy wants you around, he will invite you into his world. Maybe he casually mentions an event he's going to, hoping you will want to join, or maybe he's more direct and asks you to go with him. Men don't usually go out. Men don't usually go out of their way to invite women they aren't interested in. If he's asking you to come along to a gathering with him, a movie date with him, or even just a coffee run, sorry, my voice, is a strong indication that he enjoys your company and wants to spend more time with you. Let me also give you a bonus sign. If he tries to impress you, this one is actually fun. If he's casually mentioning his achievements, showing off a bit, or doing things to make himself look good in front of you, he's trying to win your approval. For example, does he suddenly start talking about his accomplishments? Does he act extra polite and open doors for you? Car doors, house doors, whatever door it is. Maybe he even flexes a bit if he plays sports or lifts something heavy in front of you. These are always men subtly or not so subtly try to show they are a good catch. So what should you do now? Since you've noticed all the signs. If you've noticed several of the signs in a guy, there's a good chance he likes you, but might be holding back due to fear, insecurity, or uncertainty about your feelings. If you're interested in him as well, try giving him small encouragement, just small. Smile more, ask him questions, or find opportunities to spend time together. So, I want you to tell me, do any of the signs sound familiar to you? Have you noticed them in a guy before? I want you to drop it in the comment section below and let's talk about it in the comments. And please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more insight into love, intimacy, and relationships. I will see you in the next video. Bye.